All right, and we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my weekly podcast that I've been doing for a pretty long time now, I think 3 or 4 months. And today we will be talking about the top 5 most and least anticipated films of the fall movie season. Or in other words, our top 5 most and least anticipated films for the rest of the year. We're almost finished with 2017, believe it or not. It's crazy.
No.
Joining me are 3 other gentlemen who will be, discussing their most and least anticipated films. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves? Doesn't matter who goes first. It can be whoever.
All right, I'll go first. Hello, I am Jackson. I think I've been on here like 2 other times. I think 2 other times, and I am happy to be back here because there's a lot of great-looking movies coming out for the rest of the year, as well as some crappy ones. But it's okay. We can talk about them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Glad to have you back on. That's for sure. All right, and who would like to go next?
I guess I'll go. Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm glad to be on here with Jackson and John, not Diego.
Okay. Cool. All right, and would the last guest like to introduce themselves?
I am John, and I'm really hot right now. So if I sweat during this video, my apologies.
All right.
I don't have a fan on in here or anything. I'm like hot already.
Well, you have my sympathies because I can understand. It's actually pretty hot where I'm living too. It's like
because I have a fan in here, but if I turn it on, I can't hear you guys very well. So it's like,
so you,
In a lose-lose situation.
sacrifice you take.
Do you guys like my hat? I just bought it today.
Is that Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
It is very much. It is very much Scooby-Doo.
Good. Like it.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right, so on the live chat we have Bofa on the sofa. Not sure who that is, but he's been posting his top 5 most and least. Jack Harrington,
Right.
Daniel Russman, C.A. Cougar.
We got John Wick in here.
Yeah, John Wick, MC Deadpool. All right, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the show. All right, so what do you guys want to do first? It's up to you. The top 5 most or the top 5 least anticipated?
We should do least because that works out real well when we do the bad first because
End on a high note.
we end up on a happy note rather than fuck this shit.
All right.
Okay.
I like that.
All right, well, fair enough. We'll do least anticipated first then. Okay, so before we get started, I do have dishonorable mentions. I only have 3 dishonorable mentions. Okay, so I'll just say them real quick. Home Again looks so bad. This movie looks so stupid. Flatliners.
Oh yeah.
That looks
Yeah.
dumb. And my last dishonorable mention. Okay, some people think this movie looks like a guilty pleasure. The second trailer was so god awful though. That's Geostorm.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to that.
Like a really bad version of Day After Tomorrow with like some Independence Day resurgent. I'm sorry, it looks like Sci-Fi Channel. I'm not looking forward to it.
I'm looking
Looks
forward
bad,
to it,
but
but
I
in the
won't
worst
do it.
kind of way.
Yeah, for real. I saw the poster and that's about it. And I'm like, this movie's gonna like suck balls.
It's kind of like San Andreas with The Rock that came out like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
This looks worse though.
Yeah.
All right, John, would you like to go next? Do you have any dishonorable mentions or no?
I didn't think of any, so
Okay.
not really.
All right, that's fine. Jackson, do you have any dishonorable mentions?
I do. There are really more movies that I've already made clear that I am not really going to see. Just wanted to mention them really quickly because I'm sure it's popular. My Little Pony, the movie, and Boo 2, A Medea Halloween. I'm
not seeing that either. So don't expect that in my top 5. I'm not going to watch that movie.
Yeah, like I've already decided that both those movies, I already know it's going to suck. So why even try? Unless they get glowing reviews, then maybe they have a shot. But I'm not seeing them. So.
All right, fair enough. And Andrew, do you have any dishonorable mentions?
I'd just like to point out Diego's the only goon without a Batman or without Batman on his shirt or any form of Batman on his shirt.
Oh yeah.
Hey, if I had known this was going to be planned, I would have put on a Batman shirt.
It wasn't planned, and that's why it makes it awesome. But anyway, this honestly, my list was a very hard list for me to make because I thought about it and how I made my list. It's I have to not anticipate it, but I have to kind of like want to see it, kind of like Jackson.
Yeah.
I these movies are, I feel, my 5 are the ones I feel like I've probably the best chance of seeing. So like movies like 9/11 and Boo 2, Medea Halloween, or Geostorm, I'm probably not gonna see. So
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So if there's movies that look worse that should be on my list, it's because these are the 5 that I felt I have the best chance of seeing. There's no guaranteeing I'm seeing any of these movies, but these are the 5 I feel like I have the best chance of seeing.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. So let's get started. All right. I'll go first. Number 5. Now, I think this is a reboot. I'm not sure. All I know is that this movie looks god awful. I'm not looking forward to this movie. My number 5 is Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I am not looking forward to this. Now, let me talk about the first one real quick. I don't think the first one is a great movie per se, but I used to watch it a lot when I was a kid, so it is kind of nostalgic for me. It's a fun movie. It's whatever. This new one, though, I don't know what the hell's going on because the trailer, all the jokes fall flat. The CGI looks terrible, and the story looks so dumb. I mean, and it's funny because, I like The Rock. He's one of my favorite actors. Like, he has so much charisma and such a likable presence, but what's he doing? And Jack Black, another actor I like. I don't know what's going on. And Kevin Hart is in this. Kevin Hart, I've said this many times, but as a stand-up comedian, I think he's very funny. But in movies, for some reason, he just comes off as obnoxious, and he plays the same old character. And it really seems the same situation is going to happen in this movie, too. Yeah. This movie looks like shit. I'm not going to lie. I mean, Central Intelligence with The Rock and Kevin Hart, I actually did kind of like that movie. This movie, though, looks like dog shit. So I'm not looking forward to it. That's pretty much.
Did you know who directed this movie?
No.
It's the guy who did Sex Tape.
Oh.
Jesus.
Well, I guess that explains it.
Yep.
Great.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much the reason why Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle is my number 5. Okay, John, what is your number 5?
Comes out on December.
On what? Wait, hold on.
What did you say? I didn't catch that.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you broke up a little bit. Can you just repeat what you said?
Oh, okay. I was going to say, my number 5 comes out on December 15th, and I swear is not Star Wars.
Okay.
Ferdinand.
Yeah, that's supposed to have John Cena in it.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's it called?
Ferdinand?
Yeah.
Okay, Blue Sky, got it.
Yeah. I like
Blue
Blue
balls.
Sky sometimes, but like this looks really generic, and just reading the plot synopsis on IMDb, and then I saw the trailer too. Just looks like a really generic kids movie, and it's like trailers are doing absolutely nothing for me. I mean, John Cena is in it, so I kind of have a little bit of interest there. But aside from that, nah, I'll probably skip that one entirely. So that's my number 5.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that too. It doesn't look good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it doesn't look. I mean, I thought the Emoji Movie looked worse, and Nutjob too. Like those movies were like,
Yeah.
stay away
I
at
agree.
all costs. This film, I don't know. I'll probably wait until like it's on HBO or something. I doubt I'm gonna watch it in Star Wars.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here.
All right.
I did that.
Yeah. All right, Jackson. What is your number 5 least anticipated film of the fall movie season?
All right. Well, my number 5 is a movie that's coming out later in the year. And the first movie, it was 2 years ago, and I watched it a little late, and it was a decent kind of comedy. I didn't really think that much of it. When they announced the sequel, though, I was not anticipating it at all, and that would be Daddy's Home 2. I was kind of holding out hope, like maybe Mel Gibson can save this thing, and he has like one funny joke in the trailer, but I'm not sure if, knowing Will Ferrell comedies, I'm not sure if Mel Gibson will become annoying or if he's going to overdo it. And John Lithgow, I think, is going to make me cringe this entire thing because he is kind of awful here. And just, the fact that the first movie it was okay, like whatever. It was a whatever kind of movie, and they just decided, well, it made a ton of money, so we can make another one. It's just like, we don't need this, especially since it's going to get buried by a ton of other movies coming out around that time period anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm just, like the first movie's concept was okay, and this one is just reaching. So that's why it's my number 5.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, I haven't seen the first one. To be honest, I do like Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell, but I've heard mixed things. And yeah, the second one looks okay. Like, I've seen the trailer so many times during the movie theater, and every time, like, the audience just cracks up laughing for some reason. I just think it's
that.
Yeah.
all right. Andrew, what is your number 5?
All right, my number 5 is Happy Death Day. Now, I saw the trailer twice, actually. When the first time I saw it, I was sort of intrigued because it looks like a mix between Groundhog Day and Scream. But the thing is, while I'm intrigued by that because I love both those movies, it kind of seems sort of like a ripoff, more towards Groundhog Day than anything else. But still, it looks like just sort of a ripoff. And then I saw the second one. Then I saw it a second time, and I became less interested, less intrigued, and just less anticipated for this movie, I guess. Seems predictable as fuck. Basically, this girl it's on her birthday and she gets murdered over and over again. And to stop it, she's got to find the killer. So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't seen Groundhog Day in a while, but they say something, like they do something in the trailers, like she's like, oh, this is over here, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. I go, that's like straight out of Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
And yeah, and it seems more like a ripoff of Groundhog Day than anything else. So and because of that, I'm really not looking forward to it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and that movie's being like heavily advertised on Facebook now. Like, the trailers is everywhere on Facebook, on my newsfeed. I'm like, get it out of there. Get it out of my newsfeed.
Yeah, and the mask looks like dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just a couple people in the live chat. Danny Zygon, as his number 5 is also Daddy Homes 2. Look at that.
Hey.
And Danny Russman says, Happy Death Day is from the director of Paranormal Activity, The Marked Ones. Oh, shoot me. That movie was so terrible.
Wow.
It was like a retarded version of Chronicle. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Well, this looks like a retarded version of Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Meet Scream.
Yeah, and you're right. It looks so generic. Oh my god, it looks generic.
It's like as if it takes Groundhog Day, like if Groundhog Day and Scream had a baby, but the baby wasn't smart at all and didn't do anything right. That's what this looks like.
Yeah.
Because Groundhog Day is a hilarious, smart fucking movie, and Scream's a smart horror movie, and this looks like really, really dumb.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so now is our number 5. Now we're on to number 4. My number 4 is a film I can't believe it's being made because, oh my god, this movie looks dumb. My number 4 is My Little Pony, the movie. Okay, I don't blame Jackson for not. I don't know if I'm going to see it. I'm definitely not going to go to the theaters to see it. I've never been a fan of My Little Pony, to be honest, but
Not a brony?
No.
You're not like Brett?
Yeah, I know. I'm not like Brett with the whole My Little Pony thing. But I saw the trailer. First of all, I'm sorry. The animation looks awful. What
Yeah,
the hell?
it looks so weird.
Yeah, it looks like straight to Nickelodeon at 4 a.m. kind of shit. Like, what?
Yeah.
And the trailer was so bad, too. Oh, my, the voice acting, the story. Oh, my. 2017 has been, animation in 2017 has been so god-awful, with the exception of Lego Batman. What else was, like, really good? Right?
Nothing.
Yeah. And everything has been either mediocre or shit. And this looks like this was like one of the worst movies of the year. I saw the trailer and I'm like, you got to be kidding me with this. And I think that if I'm not mistaken, the YouTube video it has more dislikes than likes. I think.
I actually never checked that.
Because I remember
Maybe.
like, seeing tons of people on the YouTube comment section like, "What? Why the hell is this being made? Like, who asked for this?"
I don't blame them.
Yeah, and it's not even that. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it because I never was a fan of My Little Pony. No, it's really because it's how bad the trailer was. It was so bad that I don't even know if I'm going to see it. But if it's on
like I will like my final like nail in the coffin of like I'm not seeing this movie is I watched the trailer in an audience and I was embarrassed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you saw it in the movie theater?
Yeah.
Like the trailer? Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know, I just
Yeah,
wanted to
I-
shrivel up.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it on YouTube and I was embarrassed like enough. I was like, oh my god, like
I haven't seen anything from this movie, and I'm embarrassed.
it looks god awful. I oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty much why My Little Pony, aka the movie no one asked for, is my number 4. And hold on, it says Don Wick all the way says Michael Pena plays the villain in My Little Pony.
And so does Emily Blunt.
What is Emily Blunt doing? Like really?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Gets a paycheck.
Wait until Mary Poppins. That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
swear, if Michael Rooker is not make a cameo in Mary Poppins 2, I'm gonna be pretty upset.
All right, John, what is your number 4 least anticipated film of the fall movie season?
Can't believe this is only number 4, but because 3 through 1, anger, their existence angers me so much. This is only number 4. That is A Bad Mom's Christmas.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why this exists. I mean, I guess because the last one made so much money, but I mean, I guess critics kind of liked the first one, but I couldn't stand that movie. I thought it was horrendous, completely unfunny. And I've seen the trailer for this. This doesn't look any different. And, you know, if I just like the first one and the second one looks pretty similar, I don't have any reason to be anticipating this. So A Bad Mom's Christmas is my number 4.
Okay. All right. Jackson, what is your number 4?
All right. My number 4 is what you had for number 5, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Now, the first time I watched this trailer, I wasn't really that negative towards that. I was just like whatever, like as far as like turning it to a video game, that's pretty stupid, but maybe, I don't know, it looks like it could be fun. And I've watched that trailer like multiple other times, like in theaters, and I've just slowly just started to hate it even more and more. Like the jokes like continuously just fell flat, and now they're at the point of just annoying me. And the CG looks awful. I don't know what. Isn't it a Nick Jonas who's in this movie?
Is he? I'm
Yeah,
not
he's like. There's one part where he was leading the team like through this place or whatever. I swear it was him, but he's no actor. I don't want him in this movie. I don't want Dwayne Johnson in this movie, but for some reason he did it.
No.
And like Jack Black, I love Jack Black, but I hate the idea that he's playing a teenage girl in his body. Like I hate that.
Yeah.
Oh god. Like, and I get like at least they're not doing like a complete reboot of it. Like they're trying to do a sequel, kind of honor the legacy of Robin Williams. That's what they said. Like, okay, like if you're gonna do that, like I hope that succeeds for you. But as far as like the overall presentation, everything, the story, like the Breakfast Club kind of story at the beginning, like I am not a fan of what you're showing so far. And the fact that it's from the director of Sex Tape, yeah, this movie is gonna be terrible. And it's from Sony too, so that also explains a lot.
Yeah, fuck Sony.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my number 4, Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. Oh, and in the
honestly
trailer
feels
they
like
played
a
the
movie.
Welcome to the Jungle song.
Yeah, I know. Like they couldn't be
That was
more
on the
obvious, right? Like,
Yeah. That feels like a movie that should be coming out in summer, not December.
Right?
It feels like a movie that just shouldn't be made at all.
Yeah, I know, right?
yeah, and I'm sorry. Oh, Danny Zygon says Michael Rooker needs to cameo in Mary Poppins too.
Yeah, he does, for real. I explained that to my dad the other day, and he hasn't seen Guardians 2. And he was like, and he asked me like why I said that, and I go, just watch Guardians 2, and he goes, why? Is Emily Blunt in Guardians 2? I go, no, just watch Guardians 2.
All right, Andrew, what is your number 4?
All right, my number 4 is Tulip Fever. Now, this looks boring as fuck. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one. This is supposedly an Oscar. Like, it kind of looks like it's very much an Oscar bait movie in my opinion.
Oh, I think
it looks like it. Yeah, it stars Dan DeHaan and Alicia Vikander.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that.
Yeah, the trailer didn't impress me, and this movie looks boring as fuck.
I've seen some reviews on Letterboxd, and they're not good.
Yeah, and
it looks very heavily Oscar bait, like Oscar bait up the ass.
Yeah, it looks like so pretentious, and I like Dan DeHaan and Alicia Vikander, but
good actors.
Yeah,
and I know there was some like backlash for the Red Band trailer because you see Alicia Vikander's tits like for like a second, and people are like, "You made a trailer just to show her naked." Like once, just why? So you can get more people to come to the theaters. Like that's pretty pathetic.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but like I'm just saying that the fact that they made a whole a trailer just to show her boobs.
Right.
Yeah, I just think that's pathetic. The fact that I saw them, I'm not complaining, but yeah, this looks really, really boring, and I'm not really looking forward to it, to be honest, for the fact that it looks boring and so Oscar baity.
Yeah, and the fact that imagine if like the director of Tulip Fever gets nominated over like Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah. Okay, so that was our number 4. Now we're on to number 3. Now, I'm surprised this is my number 3 because the trailer pissed me off. My number 3 is 9/11.
That's mine too.
All right, awesome. Okay, 9/11. Okay, I know like some people think that, oh, we just don't like the trailer because Charlie Sheen's in it. No, that's not the reason. No, that's not it. Because Charlie Sheen, believe it or not, could actually be a good actor. He's done some
just watch Platoon. Yeah, just watch Platoon.
Exactly.
Yeah, but this movie, when I saw the poster, I thought it was a joke. I'm like, okay. Then I saw the trailer, and it's actually a real thing. I'm like, are you serious right now? This movie does not look like it's going to pay tribute to the people in 9/11.
No, not at all.
And this movie, the way it looks like, well, I mean, I get what happens like really serious, but it's so serious to the point where it's kind of fucked up to say, but the trailer was kind of like an unintentional comedy.
Yeah, it kind of is, yeah.
Yeah, because how I'm like, is this really a thing?
And especially like how cheap the movie looks as a whole too.
Oh
I was
yeah.
gonna say it looks like a TV movie.
Yeah, I was surprised it's actually coming to theaters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It looks like a straight to it looks like a straight to Redbox movie. You like, when you go to Redbox and you see those movies, you see that one movie and you're like, hey, I'm definitely not renting that. 9/11 is like one of those movies.
Yeah.
And Whoopi Goldberg's in it. She's very talented. I don't know what she's doing.
No.
And I can't remember if anyone else famous is in it, to be honest.
I think Louis Guzman is in it.
Who else?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Wait, who? Which one?
Louis. What's his last name?
Guzman.
Yeah, him.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. This movie looks bad, and this movie infuriated a lot of people. And the trailer infuriated a lot of people. I don't blame them because, I don't know if it's exploitation. I don't know if that's the right word, but it just looks like they're just making the movie for money. That's what it looks like.
I guess it is kind of exploitation, yeah.
Then I guess it is kind of exploitation. There was a movie that came out in 2006. I have not seen it, unfortunately, but I hear it's excellent, and it's actually about 9/11. It's called United 93.
Love that movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Is that the one with Nick Cage in it?
No, that's World Trade Center.
Okay.
No, United 93
This is Paul Green. That's a Paul Greengrass movie.
Yeah, Paul Greengrass is really good.
Yeah.
So, but you have anything else to add, Jackson, about why 9/11 is just not a film you're looking forward to at all?
Basically, like, you summed it up pretty well. I just want to mention really quickly, like, the last line of the trailer, like, Charlie Sheen saying, you know what they say, it's not the fall that kills you, or something like that. And I was like, really?
Yeah.
It was like, just from that line of dialogue, it's like, you're already being kind of offensive before. And what Charlie Sheen said here, I don't know if there's going to be more dialogue like that, but either way, that was awful. I hope they edit that out for the actual movie, but look, considering how cheap it looks, I'm not sure if they will. So I just, like, from a better director like Paul Greengrass doing United 93, like, maybe a 9/11 movie like this could work, but it just looks like, like you said, a Red Box or a like straight to Netflix. Well,
Yeah.
Netflix is doing like better these days, so I wouldn't even say that, just Red Box.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you see that movie like as an option, and you're like, yep, nope, next.
yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about it. This movie looks awful and offensive.
Yeah, same. And I like Charlie Sheen. I like Whoopi Goldberg.
Mhm.
This movie does not look good at all. That's all I got to say. But there are two other films to me that look even worse. So, all right, John, what is your number 3 least anticipated film of the fall movie season?
Mine's 9/11 as well.
Oh, yours was 9/11. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
he said-
sorry.
yeah.
I didn't hear you
he
say
said-
that.
Yeah.
Okay, but oh yeah. So please add anything you want because I.
I think you summed it up pretty well there, Diego.
Okay. All right.
Summed
Yeah.
up my points
I'm
that
sorry,
was
John. I
made.
didn't hear it when you said it because me and Jackson kind of said it at the same time. But all right.
Right.
Yeah. So all right. Yeah, it looks god awful. All right, Andrew, what is your number 3?
My number 3, I kind of refer to my notes real quick, is my number 3 is Mountain Between Us.
Oh, yeah.
And it stars Kate Blanchett, I'm pretty sure.
Kate Winslet.
No, Kate Winslet. My bad.
Kate Winslet.
Okay, yeah, Kate Winslet and Idris Elba. And I saw the poster, and not that I was super excited for it, but I really like both of them. And just I saw the poster, and I'm like, this is cool. I like both of them. That. I think this could be a good movie. And then I saw the trailer, and the beginning of it wasn't too bad, but then as the trailer went on, I'm like, all right, this looks really, really dumb, and just stupid, and I don't know. I'm just not excited for it at all, despite the fact that I really like Kate Winslet and Idris Elba in particular. And
yeah, they're both very talented actors.
Yeah, they're both very talented, and the fact that I was initially kind of excited for it because both of them were in it, and then that the trailer kind of ruined it, makes me kind of sad. But I'm not really looking forward to this movie at all.
Yeah, I think it looks okay. Honestly, I don't think it looks like atrocious or anything. But I don't know.
I think it looks pretty bad, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like whatever. Okay, so that was our number 3. Now we're on to number 2.
Ooh,
Okay,
number 2.
my number 2. Now, I consider this franchise overrated as hell because the first one I think is okay. I don't think it's a great movie at all, but I honestly didn't think it was going to be as bad as I thought it was. So the first one's okay. The second one is
I know where this is going.
Second one is atrocious. The fact that it got like over a 60% on Rotten Tomatoes is beyond me. And the third one looks even worse. My number 2 is Perfect 3.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. This movie looks terrible. It looks. I cannot stand the characters, especially Fat Amy, who all she does is make all these fat jokes and the songs. I'm not a fan of the franchise at all.
How to write a strong female character 101 starring Fat Amy.
Yeah,
Fat Amy Winehouse.
Oh my God. Yeah, and all the slapstick humor and oh my God.
It looks like it's turning into an action movie too.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, with the sausages.
They even had like a scene where weren't they like in the water or something? I forgot. Like they were like they jumped
They're
out
jumping
of
off
Explosion or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks so cartoony. It looks so over the top. It doesn't look funny, and the fact that just keep in mind of how the casual movie going audience is, because Pitch Perfect 2 made more money than Mad Max Fury Road in the opening weekend.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep that in mind. So I don't know what this movie's going up against. I mean, I think it comes out after Star Wars, so I think Star Wars is gonna absolutely demolish that shit.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
yeah, but this movie looks. I'm sorry, I hated the second one. This movie looks worse. Not looking forward to Pitch Perfect 3 at all. I hate the characters. Like Jackson said, it looks like an action movie. that looks not a good action movie, or rather goofy and just a movie you can't take seriously.
Right.
Yeah, and the story doesn't look too good either. That's why Pitch Perfect 3 is my number 2.
If I could add something really quickly, I completely forgot about that movie until you just said it here. And even I'm not a big fan of the first two. Like first one I like, second one I just think is kind of okay, but this third one looks atrocious. And if I had remembered it, I probably would have put this on number 3. So just
All right.
I forgot. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I mean, I don't blame you for forgetting. I mean, we like to forget the things that try to hurt us or that make us not want to look forward to things. So,
If I remembered, it would be on my list. So,
all right. Okay, John. What is your number 2?
I don't have much to say about this one. It's simply My Little Pony, the movie. Moving on. Jackson?
what?
Oh, he said he had like nothing really much to say about that one. So, I mean, I think it's just so self-explanatory of how bad it looks that he doesn't even need to explain anything.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think I could sum up his like thoughts as in fuck this movie.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
All right, that was the best one, I think. John's like, I have nothing else to say. All right, Jackson.
All right. All right. Great.
Jackson was not prepared.
No, I wasn't.
All right,
I thought he was
Nice.
listening. All right.
number 2.
My number 2. Okay. I'm trying to remember what company made this movie. Oh, I got it. Sony made this movie,
Oh fuck
And-
Sony.
and a lot of
Red
people
flag.
said that early, like animated movie, the Emoji Movie, said this is going to be the worst of the year. And I'm looking at this movie called The Star, and this looks like it's irritating me to no end. This trailer.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like-
trailer. That was god awful. Oh my god.
Like besides My Little Pony, which I already know I'm not going to see. I probably will see this because Sony, why not? But this, wow, it's surprising to see. I don't know if it's like a problem with like Sony's like revenue stream lately. This movie looks like extremely low budget animation. Like you got a all-star cast all doing like embarrassing voiceover performances here, and like one with like Keegan Michael Key, like wasn't he rapping at the end as that bird character? And I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
And like the animation looks far worse than the Emoji Movie. The voice talent looks extremely worse. The story looks like it could be more cringe. I am not looking forward to this at all. Besides the My Little Pony trailer, this trailer also made me embarrassed to see it in a theater. So, The Star, my number 2.
Oh my god, that's I forgot about that.
that movie.
That would actually be in my dishonorable mentions. I forgot about The Star.
Okay.
Me too.
Terrible. Oh my god.
I never heard of it. So
Yeah, and I'm sorry. Ben Doverson asked you a question, Jackson. He said,
Oh.
"Are you sad that Romy kicked poop off on the last episode?"
I kicked who?
No. He said, "Are you sad that Romy kicked poop off on the last episode?"
Oh, he did? I don't remember that. What did he do?
I don't know.
Like,
I'm
did he-
just reading what it says in the live chat. So.
Oh, okay. I'm very confused.
All right. Yeah. Well, Danny Zygon says Sony keeps finding new ways to outdo themselves. I'm impressed at just how pathetic they are. Yeah, it's true. No,
Yeah.
I agree, 100%.
Mhm.
Facts.
Okay, Andrew, what is your number 2?
My number 2 is Flatliners.
Yeah, that looks, oh, it looks so stupid.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I really like Ellen Page like a lot. Like she's great in Juno, like
Mhm.
fantastic in Juno, and
And Inception. She's really good in Inception.
oh yeah, she's really good in in Inception too, and I don't know what kind of tone they're trying to go for in this movie because the tone in the trailer is all sorts of fucked up.
Mhm.
It kind of looks like kind of lighthearted at times, but then horror shit,
Mhm.
and and like just the premise of it is just so fucking stupid. Let's kill ourselves just to get revived like 2 minutes later, and oh, man, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't give a fuck what's going on. This just looks so stupid. Like this kind of reminds me of Diary of a Wimpy Kid in a way, where just when you think it can't get any worse, it manages to get worse.
I think Dire
Right.
Wimpy is going to be worse though than Flatline.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just using it as an example. I'm just saying, when I think this trailer can't get any worse, it gets worse and worse and worse.
See, like the first 20 seconds started off kind of strong. You're like, okay, this
Yeah.
is good. Then like out of nowhere, it just takes like a dive to
Yeah.
hell, and then yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and nobody's ever done 5 minutes before. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on, guys?
Oh.
yeah, it looks generic as. I think it's actually no, it's not released this way to September because 9/11 is coming out in September.
Right.
Yeah, but and then the jump scare with the car.
Oh
I'm like I can't stand like horror stuff. I'll appreciate like a good horror movie or a good horror game, and not that I hate it. I just don't like going to play the games or watch the movies because I'm a little pussy, and so like not that I get scared easily, but like it's not too hard to scare me in like a movie,
Mhm.
and that just when the jump scare happens, and usually jump scares get me. That didn't get me at all. And I was just like shaking my head. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah.
Right.
That is my number 2.
Okay. Oh, so Jackson, Ben Doverson was saying that Poop from the Emoji Movie joined the stream last week, and Romy booted him. Isn't he your favorite character in the Emoji?
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying Ploof, like Nate. Okay.
No.
Yeah,
Poop.
that makes sense. Well, he is my favorite character, so I don't know why I'd boot him off. So,
I think by far the worst character in the Emoji Movie is fucking James Corden's character.
On the
To be
high five.
honest, yeah, the high five is, in my opinion, the worst. The Poop is not even in it for that much. James Corden overstays his welcome in that movie. I mean, everybody overstays their welcome in that movie, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, Danny Zygon says, go see American Made instead when they both come out on September 29th. Okay, so Danny Zygon, he doesn't live in the United States, so he saw American Made early, and he really liked it.
Oh, okay.
So,
Doug Liman directed that one, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 2 Doug Liman movies in 1 year.
Mhm.
I mean, The Wall was just okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, The Wall was fine. Okay, so now we're on to our least anticipated film of the fall movie season. Oh my God, without question, and I'm pretty sure Jackson has the same one. I'm almost.
And I 100%. I said this last week when I was hanging out with Diego. I would bet money on what his number 1 is, and
Yeah, and it's for good reason because number 1 is without question A Bad Mom's Christmas.
Yes. That's
yeah.
mine.
I was right, everybody.
Oh my God, this looks worse than the first one.
Yeah,
Way
it
worse.
really does.
And I hated the first one so much.
Yeah, like I'm surprised at how much like sort of critical praise that movie got because it is awful all around.
Awful. And Andrew, I know you think because the new Ghostbusters movie, that is a sexist and god awful movie. Bad Moms.
It is a sexist god awful movie.
Bad Moms is 10 times worse than Ghostbusters. It is so much worse.
Absolutely.
And it is
Mhm.
just as sexist. And the characters are so awful, including Christina Applegate as the PTA leader.
Oh yeah, she was the worst character in that movie.
Oh, she is. And she's despicable too.
Right.
It's not a funny movie. The characters are dumb. another film where every guy is either an asshole or so stupid where they don't even know what 2 + 2 is.
Yeah, like Diablo from Suicide Squad was in the movie, and he really has no reason to be there except be eye candy.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's the guy that every girl is like, oh, he's so hot. And
I'm so glad his wife died.
Yeah, the movie goes so low because his wife dies in the movie. He's like, oh, I'm so glad his wife is dead. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's so funny. Like, no, this movie looks god. And the new one, I saw the trailer. I'm like, dude, this looks way worse. It looks more infuriating. The characters look more obnoxious.
And they're adding in more moms?
Yeah, adding in more. Kill me.
You just had to get another one the next year.
What about Bad Dads? Isn't like that going to be a thing?
Yeah, they pushed that until like next year. Thank God, because I don't know why they
suck too.
With John Cena. I'm pretty sure he's going to be in it.
Oh Jesus!
Everybody's favorite superhero.
God.
One of the things that annoyed me about the first Bad Mom was like the soapboxiness of Mila Kunis's character, and it looks like she's doing it again, just with Christmas now. It's like, thanks a lot for doing that again.
Yeah.
Christmas is supposed to be a time full of joy and cheer. And
Let me complain about it.
Yeah, this movie looks like it's going to ruin everything about Christmas. Everybody is going to hate Christmas because of this movie.
No, this movie this by far looks like the worst film that's going to come out in between September through December.
Yeah.
Because
I have no doubt about that.
Yeah. It just looks I don't think I have anything else to say. I think I can let everything out because if you haven't seen the trailer, just be warned because you're going to lose IQ points.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Let me see. Sammy and Nick say that their least anticipated would be Boo 2, a Madea Halloween. We said in the beginning of the podcast that at least for me and Jackson, we're not going to see it because we haven't seen the film. So.
Well, I didn't see the first one, and I sure as hell don't plan on seeing the second one. And the only reason Bad Moms Christmas isn't on my list is because I did not see Bad Moms last year. I probably won't ever see Bad Moms. I'll do myself a favor on that one.
Yeah. Okay. So, John, what is your least anticipated film of the fall movie season?
Speaking of Boo and Madea Halloween 2. Why are we still getting Madea movies after all these years? Because they make money, unfortunately.
Why do they make money? Is my question.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because Tyler Perry has a fan base.
Yeah.
Reason.
Yeah.
He can film movies in 6 days.
Halloween, and I sure as heck don't want to see this one either. Like Tyler Perry has shown that he can be a talented actor when he does some more dramatic things, like in Gone Girl.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, and he keeps doing stuff like this Madea crap. So, I've never seen it.
Fucking ruining the game of Survivor.
Yeah. So I've never seen it. So that's my number one. Yeah.
No, I mean it does look bad, but like I said, I'm purposely skipping it. So honestly, if I were planning on seeing it, it would most definitely be on my list.
Yeah.
I mean, without question.
Like I really have no reason to see Boo 2, but Bad Moms, like because of how much I hated the first one, it's it's revenge time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I included some movies that I'll probably never see on my least anticipated because I don't anticipate them whatsoever. So
right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. And Andrew, what is your least anticipated?
I'm actually kind of curious because last week off air, I accidentally spoiled it to John and Diego. So I bet you Jackson is very anticipating this moment right here. And my number one least anticipated movie, I almost said most, but it is indeed my least anticipated movie of the fall season, is Pitch Perfect 3.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
Listen, I actually really enjoyed the first one. Not like I don't love it, but like I really enjoy it. Like a lot, actually.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I really do. I like probably like it more than most people. Or most dudes, I should say. But anyway, I when I saw it, we saw it. Me and Diego saw it on a trip to Virginia, because because we watched The Hobbit like first, like the Unexpected Journey, and all these girls were complaining that we got to watch The Hobbit, so they made our band teacher put on Pitch Perfect because it's a girls' movie. But I actually had a pretty fun time watching it. And I'm not going to lie, I was fairly excited for the second one, and I was fairly disappointed with the second one. The second one was trash. And then on Instagram, like a little bit late, like after I saw the second one, Anna Kendrick announced that they're making a third one. I was like, God, why? Why are they making a third one?
Last call, pitches.
Nah.
Yeah, for real.
What a great pun.
Yo, and then the fucking poster comes out, and I remember sitting, like I was like sitting next to Diego when the trailer like dropped, and I go, oh shit, I gotta watch this. I tried making Diego watch it, but like he refused.
Yeah, I didn't watch the trailer.
And then I watched it, and I literally was like in shock on how bad it was. I mean, it was pretty bad.
See,
and I like
those two.
Yeah, and I really like Haley Steinfeld, and I really like Anna Kendrick. Rebel Wilson can go fuck herself.
Yeah, she can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfunny bitch.
You're getting some love at the live chat, Andrew. Like, C.A. Cougar is like, thank you, Andrew, because he has that as number one. And MC Deadpool says, Andrew, I would give you a hug.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, I honestly, I really appreciate acapella singing, because at least for me, it seems like a hard thing to do. Like, I know I can't do it.
Oh, yeah.
And just the fact that they're going away from this acapella singing. I mean, yes, the fucking Bella Bardens are gonna still be doing acapella, but now that they're going in a competition where you don't necessarily have to do acapella, is pretty stupid. And we all know that the Bella Bardens are going to win at the end. Let's all be real here.
Yeah, it looks predictable.
Obvious.
Yeah, the thing I like about the first one is, yes, I knew that the Bella Bardens were going to win, but the thing is, their performance in the first one was good enough where I go, okay, it's believable that they won. My problem with the second one is that I enjoyed the Rivals group performance a lot more than their performance.
Me too, actually.
Yeah, I thought their performance was pretty bad, and they're like, "Oh, the Bella Bardens win." I'm like, "Well, that's really anticlimactic because the performance wasn't that good,
Right.
and you knew that they were gonna win, and I just didn't give a fuck in the end." And I could see the same thing happening in this one.
Yeah, Jackson, I'm sorry we're talking about your wife, Anna Kendrick.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
No, I do like her, but this movie looks bad. I'm sorry.
That reminds me.
It does look terrible.
Something I meant to bring up, and this is perfect because we're talking about an Anna Kendrick movie, is last week Nate said that Anna Kendrick was hers, and I was told that Anna Kendrick was actually yours. So I want to get my facts straight right now. Is Anna Kendrick yours or Nate's?
She's mine. Mine.
Okay, you heard it here first, folks. Anna Kendrick is indeed Jackson's.
Mm-hmm.
And Daisy Ridley is mine.
Okay, MC Deadpool said something. Oh my god. He said, Mad Max just got pitch slapped.
Oh, damn.
I mean, I kind of want to, get angry at that, but that was pretty funny.
That's like a box office article title, actually.
Oh my god. And I would rip that article into pieces.
Honestly, my favorite part about the second Pitch Perfect movie was seeing the Green Bay Packers sing.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, seeing Clay Matthews dance, that was pretty beautiful.
See, I like the first two, and even I think the third one looks pretty bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
See, Snoop Dogg's in. I'm pretty sure is in the second one. I like.
Oh my god.
myself so
And
much.
do you know who's going to be in the third one?
Who?
DJ Khaled.
Oh, my boy!
oh my
I
god!
love DJ. Yo, I love DJ Khaled. You leave DJ Khaled alone. He's my friend.
Oh.
So let me guess, you're gonna sing "All I Do Is Win, Win, Win" no matter what at the end.
I hope so.
They did that. They did that one in the second one. I remember.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, it was the rival groups. They did what is it? They did a mashup of a Fall Out Boy song, the fucking Light It Up song.
Uh-huh.
My songs "Know What You Did in the Dark" and
Mhm.
the fucking DJ Khaled song. Why can't I remember the name?
I forgot about that. Yes.
All I Do Is Win. But yeah, they did that, so they got to do another DJ Khaled song.
Mhm.
I bet you $1 million he's gonna say another one in the movie.
I hope he says another one in the movie.
Yes.
But DJ Khaled is one of my favorite people ever.
The living.
Not really, but I really do enjoy DJ Khaled.
All right. So Andrew,
Especially,
do you have any-
especially when it comes to basketball.
do you have anything else to add, Andrew, about Pitch Perfect 3?
Why the fuck is this movie being made? Like,
Because of money. That's why.
Yeah.
Easily. So. All right. So that's our least anticipated films this summer. We got all the bad movies out of the way. Thank God.
Mhm.
Now we're going to talk about the ones we're actually looking forward to see. We're going to talk about the most anticipated films. So,
Mhm.
before we do that, I do have honorable mentions. Only 4, believe it or not.
why not 5?
You know what? I'll do 5 then. I'll do 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you goddamn
So-
right, you're gonna do 5.
All right. So, here are my five honorable mentions. American Made looks really good. And you guys are gonna be surprised probably, but Thor Ragnarok.
Oh wow.
Yeah, honorable mention. I'm really looking forward to it. Coco, the new Pixar film.
Mhm.
You guys are gonna be surprised by this one too. The Disaster Artist.
Oh yeah.
Really excited to see this. And if I
I
had
forgot that movie was coming out.
to pick another one, I would say The Darkest Hour because Gary Oldman looks phenomenal in it. He's gonna play Winston Churchill, and it looks
Yeah.
really good. I'm like, holy crap, he might get an Oscar nomination for that because the trailer alone.
Hopefully, he finally gets an Oscar for it.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those actors, great actors, never won an Oscar. Crazy. But yeah, those are my honorable.
Fuck you. Oscars, you could suck my dick. I forget the rest of the Thunder Buddy song, but you know where I was going with that.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So, John, do you have any honorable mentions?
I got 5 as well.
Okay.
Wonder, which is from the director of Perks of Being a Wallflower, which I love that movie.
Oh, I never even heard of it.
Just a couple trailers out for it. Yeah. Let's see, what's Jacob Tremblay's in it. Plays like a disfigured kid.
Jacob Tremblay.
Yeah, from Room.
Yeah.
Speaking
Not
of
to be
Room,
confused with
the
No Room.
Disaster Artist.
It does look really good, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
The Snowman.
Ah,
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
It does. Murder on the Orient Express. It's the new Kenneth Branagh film.
Yeah, that looks good too.
Yeah, and might be surprised that this isn't on my list, but I didn't love the first movie, the original movie. But Denis is directing it, so Blade Runner 2049.
All right.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay, Jackson, do you have any honorable mentions?
I have quite a few actually. So.
All right.
All right. The first one is a movie called Roman Israel Esquire, and there isn't a trailer out for this movie. All I know is that it stars Denzel Washington, Colin Farrell, and it's directed by Dan Gilroy.
Oh,
So
nice.
that alone is like, I am so excited for that because I love Nightcrawler.
Wait,
Yeah, me too.
when's that coming out? In December?
Let me check. November 3rd.
Cool.
Same
Wow,
day
Dan
as Thor.
Gilroy's coming out with another movie, and I had no idea. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Other ones I have: The Snowman,
Yeah.
obviously. The Disaster Artist, American Made, and these last two, it kind of hurts to. I have 3 left, but these two, like in particular, hurt. Mother, I'm looking forward to, and It. I have to leave off my top 5.
Okay.
And the last one I have is sort of an honorable mention. I'm more anticipating seeing how it turns out after everything, and that is Justice League. So
Okay.
that's kind of like just by default, like I am anticipating seeing how it turns out. It does look like it could be good. So those are my honorable mentions.
All right. Andrew, you have any honorable mentions?
Yes, I do. I got a few. Thor Ragnarok, Coco, Battle of the Sexes. I'm really looking forward to that. Three Birds Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I'm really looking forward to.
That looks good too. Yeah.
Is that that's the one from the Seven Psychopaths director, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah.
That looks,
Okay.
which I was actually initially interested in that one because the main character has the same last name as me. It's just spelled differently. But then I saw the trailer. I go, oh, this looks like really good. And my last honorable mention is Mother.
All right. Okay, so let's get started. All right. My number 5 is a film that's coming out next Friday. It.
That is also my number 5.
Awesome. I'm really excited for It. Despite the fact that I have not seen the original movie, I plan to see it before watching the new one. I just haven't seen it yet, but the new one looks awesome. It looks really scary. I love the trailers. I kind of get like that kind of a Stranger Things kind of vibe, especially with the kids.
Right. And one of the actors is from Stranger Things.
Yeah, the actor who plays Mike, right? Mike.
I think so.
Yeah.
Finn something or Wolf something or
Yeah.
One of the kids.
Yeah, well the kid actors look really good. The clown looks holy
Bill
shit.
Skarsgård is gonna kill it.
Yeah. I think he's going to as well. The trailers look awesome. I'm not really a huge horror movie fan, but this is a film that I really want to see just because of how good the trailers look. And yeah, I do like some Stephen King movies that are based off, Stephen King's novels or whatever, but I'm really excited to see It. So, Andrew, do you have anything else to add on why you're so excited?
Well, the reason I'm not that when this was very first announced, I wasn't excited at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, it's stupid remakes, blah, blah, blah. But then the first trailer came out, I was really impressed by it. And then the second trailer came out, and I was really impressed by that. And then I went to go see Annabelle Creation, and I saw some footage of it.
Yeah,
and
same.
Yeah, and I was really impressed by that.
Oh, yeah.
And the first I did see the first one, and the first half of it I thought was great, not good, great. And then the second half is pretty bad.
Yeah. Drops off as soon as like the hour and a half kicks in.
Yeah, and I realized my favorite part about just the whole movie in general are the kids. And when I found out that this is going to be, the kids, that gets me even more excited. And this gives a very strong Stranger Things vibe.
Yeah, it does.
And I love Stranger Things.
So do I.
And
phenomenal.
And I had initial concerns about the guy who plays Pennywise and the look of him, and how is he going to speak and all that. But after seeing the footage, I have no concerns at all. I have complete confidence that he's going to do great in this. I actually very much dig the look now. It's a very old school looking look.
Oh yeah, he's terrifying.
Yeah, and nothing against Tim Curry. He's great as Pennywise, but I just think that he was trying to be a little more comedic with Pennywise. This one looks to be more serious and more dark, and
yeah, he looks strictly terrifying.
Yeah, strictly terrifying. Well, Tim Curry's one, while terrifying because of Tim Curry's performance, just straight up look, it's not that terrifying looking. While just basing the look off of the new Pennywise is very much terrifying. And I'm not afraid of clowns. I know some people are very much afraid of clowns, but this is pretty fucking scary looking, man.
Actually, the early reactions for it came in, and I saw a tweet that said, if you're not scared of clowns, you're going to be after you see this movie.
Saw
Good,
it
good.
too.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm just very excited for it. And yeah, no, I think the two It trailers are some of the best of the year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And easily one of my favorite things about the old one is the scene where the boat in the sewer. The sewer scene is probably the most iconic one. Even people that haven't seen the movie know what the sewer scene is.
Yeah.
And the sewer scene is what you see or is the one that I saw. And I just thought that they did that one. I really enjoyed it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to spoil it, obviously, but what happens after the sewer scene in the old one got me, like, real sad, to be honest. Like, you really felt for what happened. And the same thing happened in this one. So, you know, I'm hoping that I think this has the potential to be better than the old one, to be honest.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm hoping it is. I'm really looking forward to it. It looks tons of fun. And I'm not a horror guy, so.
All right. Awesome. Okay. So, John, what is your number 5?
Another September movie, Kingsman: Golden Circle.
That's my number 5 too.
Nice. I love the first one. I have it on Blu-ray. I've seen it 2 or 3 times. I'm obviously gonna watch it again before the new one comes out. I love Matthew Vaughn too. I think the only movie of his I wasn't crazy about was Stardust, and that was one of his earlier ones. But aside from that, like, I've loved every film he's made, like Kick-Ass, X-Men First Class, and Kingsman, obviously. Very much looking forward to this one. Looks pretty wild and really fun, and kind of looks like a summer movie coming out in September. So very much looking forward to that one. So that's my.
And he
number 5.
even said that like the church scene in the first movie, like he said that there's like 5 sequences that are going to top that in this movie. So that alone is getting me excited.
Wow.
Yeah, he said that.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And, you know, I just love how in the trailers, like, they're showing a lot, but it doesn't really feel like, I really don't have, like, a firm grasp of, like, how the plot is going to go about, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, all we've really seen is, like,
apologize for the noise. My phone is being really stupid.
Okay.
I'm really
But-
sorry.
So yeah, like we've seen a lot of action in the trailers and, you know, a couple of the jokes, but it's like I'm not sure like how the plot is gonna go about. Like most trailers will like show you like here's some stuff in the beginning, stuff in the middle, and stuff near the end. This like seems like I don't know what's gonna happen, so that's why I'm really excited to see it. Especially because Matthew Vaughn doesn't do sequels. This is first sequel, and I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
You guys have anything else to add? Or
I like that they played My Way in the first trailer.
oh yeah, that was
there you go.
yeah, that really fit the trailer really well.
So yeah, I'm
I
looking.
like that they
I'm looking
added
forward.
some more cast members too. You got like Channing Tatum, Jeff Bridges,
Statesman.
etc.
Halle Berry.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Julianne Moore looks great.
Yeah. Agreed. So very excited for that.
Mhm.
All right, cool. Okay, so that was our number 5. Now we're on to number 4. My number 4 is another movie coming out next month. It's another horror film as well, Mother.
Oh yeah.
I'm really excited for this movie. The fact that we only got the trailer last month and we know little to nothing about it is so cool. Because we usually,
I'll actually gotta go do something real quick. I'll be right back.
okay. We usually get trailers that spoil a lot of the movie or give away a lot. And Darren Aronofsky did something smart where he released a trailer, I guess, a month before the film's coming out. And you're like, okay, we don't know pretty much anything, but we know enough to be intrigued.
Right.
You know, the trailer was so intense. I mean, wow, that was a really intense, really well done film. I love Darren Aronofsky as a director too. I think he's amazing. For me,
absolutely.
he has yet to make a bad film. I enjoy all his movies, and this looks like it's going to be another good film from him, or perhaps even a great one. Jennifer Lawrence is really good. Javier Bardem. Other actors are in the movie. Michelle Pfeiffer, Ed Harris, Domhnall Gleeson.
They even said Kristen Wiig too.
Yeah, oh yeah, Kristen Wiig is in it. So it has a really good cast, and you just know that there's a couple in the house. Uninvited guests come in, shit goes crazy. That's all you know. But the trailer is awesome, and the thing is, after I saw the trailer, I'm like, dude, I'm so intrigued to see it. Like, I don't know what it is about the trailer that makes me so fascinated and so interested to see it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, for that reason alone, I am more excited to see Mother than It. But Mother is coming out the week right after It, so I mean, we'll be seeing both movies pretty much back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm very excited for Mother. That's for sure. I'm really hoping it's another home run for Darren Aronofsky. Jennifer Lawrence looks great. And it looks really intense. So yeah,
absolutely.
I most definitely cannot wait for Mother. Okay, John, what is your number 4?
All right. Thor. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Number 4 is Thor Ragnarok. At first, I wasn't like completely sold on the trailers for this, or like the first trailer, but I feel like every time I watch it, I get more excited for it. It kind of grows on me. I think it's because it looks so different than the other 2 Thor movies. It kind of caught me off guard, perhaps in the negative way in the first go around. But every time I see trailers for this, I get a little bit more excited for it. I think it very well could be the best Thor movie. I thought the first one was pretty good. Second one was okay. I think this has a very strong chance of being the best one there is. There's been. And, I mean, I'm excited that Hulk's in it.
It's a good idea bringing them together.
Yeah. Like almost like a Planet Hulk situation there. And then, like, obviously I want to see the fight between the 2 of them.
Yeah. I love that scene in the trailer where he was like, yeah, and then like
right from work. Yeah. So I mean, it looks very vibrant in terms of the visuals and stuff. Kind of gives me a little bit of Guardians of the Galaxy vibe, a little bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. The director, I can't pronounce his name, Taika Waititi or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it either. It's okay.
I think it's pronounced Taika Waititi.
Okay, Waititi.
I completely butchered that, but who cares?
Yeah. His previous 2 films, What We Do in the Shadows and Hunt for the Wilder People, both really good.
No, I haven't seen either of them.
Hunt for the Wilder
People
is great.
But both really good, and yeah, looking forward to this one. So.
I think it could be the best one out of the 3.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, certainly.
Yeah. All right, Jackson, what is your number 4?
All right, my number 4 is a movie that I wasn't really expecting to really be that excited for, but it's based off a book from an author who I'm a big fan of, and the trailer and just the cast I'm really intrigued by. That is Murder on the Orient Express.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were going to say Tulip Fever for a second, and I would have got real mad.
No. But Agatha Christie wrote the book, and I think she's a really great mystery writer. Like, her favorite book she did, And Then There Were None. That's my favorite book she's done. And seeing one of her books come to a movie like this with this great cast, like Josh Gad looks like he could be really good too. Mm-hmm. And Kenneth Branagh's mustache is one of the best I've ever seen. Well groomed and all. And Johnny Depp, like, he's got like some like makeup scars on him, I noticed, but it's like at least he's not doing like another makeup heavy like zany role. So that is actually really good. And just like everything about this, I'm excited to see how they treat the mystery aspect and how they're going to do it. Like, considering how the book is kind of structured, to see how they do that. I'm really excited to see this. I can't wait for November to see this movie.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks good. And
Mhm.
Josh Gad looks like he's going to have a really good year because he was really good in Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And like you said, in this movie, he actually looks like he's going to be good. So
Mhm.
I'm glad
He was
that.
also one of the better parts in A Dog's Purpose.
Oh well, I haven't seen that. So
I have not seen that either.
That's fine.
all right, Andrew, what is your number 4?
My number 4 is Kingsman: The Golden Circle.
Nice.
Yeah, no, Kingsman 1 was one of my favorites of that year. And this one looks so over the top, but in a good way. And I love the cast from the first one. And, you add Jeff Bridges, who is easily one of my favorite actors, Channing Tatum, Halle Berry, and who are all really, really good. And just the cast gets even better. And just the trailers are really fun. And this looks like a really fun, great movie. And I have not really much to say about this, but other than, I'm really excited for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so that was our number 4. Now we're on to number 3. Now, my number 3, I believe all you guys already mentioned it. My number 3 is Kingsman: The Golden Circle. This is actually my most anticipated film of next month, and that is because of how much I love the first one. The first one was one of my favorite movies of 2015. It's such a rewatchable film. It's so much fun. It's hilarious. It's a great action film. The church scene is one of my favorite action scenes of all time. And the fact that Matthew Vaughn said that there's going to be 5 scenes that's going to overtop the church massacre scene, that makes me even more excited. Like, give me,
Right.
like, I want
like for real.
and I want to see it like now. But I think all 3 of you explained it so well. Like, the trailer looks awesome. There's new characters in the film. It looks like what I loved about the first one, but they're going to expand upon it more. And if they somehow surpass the first one, I'll be so happy with that. It looks like it's going to be funny. It's going to be really action-packed. And Matthew Vaughn's the man. I mean, Matthew Vaughn's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I think he's one of the most underrated or underappreciated directors we have.
Mm-hmm, yeah. 100%.
Exactly, yeah.
And the fact that this is the first sequel he's doing, finally, because he made Kick-Ass and X-Men First Class, and we wanted him to do sequels to those, and he's like, nah. But now he's doing a sequel to Kingsman, and you're like, yeah, finally he's coming back. He's coming for a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how he does. I have a really strong feeling he's going to knock it out of the park, though. I'm sure it's going to be great.
Oh, yeah.
So
I have no doubt he will.
that's pretty much why Kingsman: The Golden Circle is my number 3. Okay, John, what is your number 3 anticipated film of the fall movie season?
The horror movie that comes out next week.
It. Nice.
It is my number 3. Yeah, like I get excited for some horror movies, like The Conjuring 2. I was pretty excited for when that was announced. That James Wan was going to do that, but I don't think I've been this excited for a horror movie in a long, long time. I don't really see horror movies in theaters. I kind of jump easily and stuff. And I try and avoid like the bad movie crowd, like for horror movies and stuff. Like
They can be the worst.
Oh,
yeah.
They are the worst. They are absolutely the worst.
Yeah.
He's talking to everybody that was in the theater when I went to go see Insidious 3.
And when I saw Don't Breathe.
Oh yeah. But
You're
yeah,
better off
there are
being set on
various
fire.
reasons why I avoid seeing horror movies in theaters, but I'm gonna make an exception for this one. I gotta see this in theaters.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it. It looks so scary, and I like how it could. We'll probably have Stand By Me elements with the kids. So
Yeah.
I actually just saw that movie for the first time today.
Fantastic
oh,
film.
it's so good.
Excellent movie.
Another Stephen King book or story.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm so excited for that. So it's my number 3. Can't wait for next week to come.
Yeah, I'm really excited too for next week, just so I can see it.
I just bought my tickets for that one.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
sweet.
that's awesome. Okay, Jackson, what
All right.
is your number 3?
My number 3 is Thor Ragnarok. I'm not. A lot of people aren't big fans of the Thor movies. I really like the first one, and even the second one I have some fun with. This one easily looks like the best one. I think
Oh,
they got a director with a really great like sense of humor to finally like take Thor's character to the next comedic level, which is much better than him just being overly serious a ton. Like when he did the like yes in the first trailer, I was like, they got him right. They're doing it right. I like that they're taking away his hammer to kind of see like what else he can do without it. You know, kind of brings the god down a little bit, I guess. I'm slightly worried if they're gonna overdo the whole Loki thing again, but at the same time, I'm still entertained by him nonetheless. So
Yeah.
not that big a deal. Mark Ruffalo, I like that they're bringing they can't make a standalone Hulk movie in the MCU because something with Universal or whatever, but I'm glad that they're doing it in a clever way with this movie. And Jeff Goldblum playing Benicio del Toro's brother is awesome. I love that they brought Jeff Goldblum in here because he's a national treasure. And Kate Blanchett as the villain looks like, I know a lot of MCU villains, like from the trailers, they can look like they can be really good, then they can just be kind of bland. But I think Kate Blanchett can actually turn out something great here from what they're kind of showing off. And Carl Urban too. He looks like a lot of fun. So everything about this looks really fun, looks really colorful and vibrant and just spectacular. This movie looks like it's going to be like a visual euphoria, pretty much. And I think that's kind of an overused word, but I think it's appropriate for this movie. It looks absolutely outstanding. It's honestly my favorite, my most anticipated comic book film to come out for the rest of the year. So Thor Ragnarok is my number 3.
Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see that too. I mean, I know it wasn't my top 5, but I'm still really excited to see it.
Mhm.
So, okay, Andrew, what is your number 3?
This may come as some shock to some people, but my number 3 is Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Nah, I mean, I'm excited for it because for the same reasons everybody's excited for it. I love Star Wars, and the Force Awakens is, in my opinion, the best one since Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And they ended it in a way where I'm like so intrigued on all the possibilities that can happen. And there's not much I really could say about this, but it other than I'm really excited because it looks like another good Star Wars movie.
Yeah. Okay. That was our number 3. Now we're on to number 2. My number 2 is a sequel that I'm really excited for. Sequel that came out that's coming out 35 years later. That is Blade Runner 2049.
That's my number 2 too.
All right. Awesome. I am so excited for this movie. Jackson was actually in my Ridley Scott podcast, and Blade Runner was in our top 5 list.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the
I'm
first.
pretty sure it was in mine as well.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, even
Yeah,
mentioned, I'm surprised it took them this long to finally make a sequel to this movie because the world is like that open.
Exactly, yeah. And the first one, for me, I love the first one. I think it's a great film.
Yeah.
And this one, well, I don't know if it could be better because it's hard.
Wait, is this your number 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck. Mine is also Blade Runner
Okay.
2049.
Okay.
I got my math all mixed up.
Okay, yeah. Blade Runner 2049. I love the trailers. I love Dennis Villeneuve.
I've perfected the art of saying his name. It's Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah, well, he's amazing. Prisoners is still my favorite film of his, but it doesn't take away that I still really like his other films.
Oh,
and
yeah, absolutely.
This looks like it's gonna. Wow, it looks like the sequel that I feel like Blade Runner fans are gonna really love. The visuals are phenomenal.
Oh,
and
they look gorgeous.
Oh, gorgeous. And Roger Deakins, I think, can finally get his Oscar because the cinematography and just like the images of the movie Oh my, they're beautiful.
I hope so. This movie, like from a technical standpoint, like visual effects and like cinematography, this movie looks like it's going to sweep the Oscars for that, maybe, because it looks outstanding, and even like the set design too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and I'm just so intrigued to see the story where they take it. I'm so excited. Ryan Gosling's going to be in it. Harrison Ford, Jared Leto looks really good in it.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is better than what he did with the Joker. So
I think
it will be.
I think it's going to be, and you know what? I'll tell you why. Because actually, I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's a short film on YouTube called Blade Runner 2036.
I did not know this.
And it's actually, it came out like recently, like a day or two ago. I saw it last night, and it's not, I don't want to say a prologue, but it takes place after Blade Runner and before Blade Runner 2049. So it's like a 6-minute short, and Jared Leto's in it.
Okay. Let's watch that.
Collider actually uploaded the video on YouTube, and I actually saw it on Twitter. But yeah, it's really good. And Jared Leto alone, I'm like, dude, if they had taken a direction for him with the Joker, he would have killed it. But I guess, you know, shit happened in Suicide Squad and the filming and whatever. But yeah, I'm so excited for Blade Runner 2049. It looks incredible. I'm so excited to see it.
It honestly looks like it could end up being like one of the sci-fi film that could become like a classic. Like people in the future would like recommend like this is one of the best sci-fi films out there.
Yeah, and it could be like Mad Max Fury Road and Star Wars The Force Awakens, where there's sequels that came out 30 years later and look how good they are.
Right.
And I feel like
fucking Independence Day Resurgence.
Yeah, well, I don't think that was 30 years though. That was like
it was 20 years, but that's 20 years is still a goddamn long time.
Yeah.
30 years is longer.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So I think I pretty much said what I had to say. Do you guys have anything else to add? Jackson and Andrew, you guys want to say anything that perhaps I forgot to mention, or you guys anything else sticks out to you?
I hope Harrison Ford doesn't die, but he might. I don't know. I'm scared of that. If he dies in Force Awakens and then in this movie, that'd be like the ultimate bummer.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say.
The only thing I gotta say is easily, I get hyped every time and all like squirrely when I see this and like excited is in the trailer when Harrison Ford is like, "What are you doing here?" And Ryan Gosling's like, "I'm here to ask you some questions."
Yeah, yeah.
That legitimately blows my mind every time.
Mm-hmm. All right, so John, what is your number 2?
The movie that my shirt is in, Justice League.
All right.
I
know that some might laugh that's so high, but I'm such a fan of these characters, whether in movies or just from the comics, that I'm excited to see them all together on the big screen. I'm aware of all the behind-the-scenes drama. I know Zack Snyder's directing it and everything like that. But for it, though, looks like it might be a little bit on the lighter side, maybe not nearly as serious as Batman v Superman. There's some humor in the trailers and stuff. I hope Superman's in it a little bit. I'm sure he is, maybe towards the end. I'm excited to see Wonder Woman again, Batman. Honestly, I'm curious what Cyborg's gonna be like, or Aquaman. So we haven't seen much of them yet.
Yeah.
The Flash. So I don't think it's probably won't be as good as the Avengers, but just the idea of it being like DC's The Avengers does give me some excitement. So
yeah,
like I said, I'm a big superhero guy, so it's kind of like a wet dream for me. So that's my.
I actually am excited to see it. I'm not gonna lie. After seeing Wonder Woman, I'm like, actually,
I'm back on board.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So we'll see how it turns out.
All right, and that's also coming out the same month as Thor Ragnarok. So that's actually interesting. How
2 weeks after, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, 2 or 3. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so now we're on to our most anticipated. Okay, Jackson, John, we're going to say it in the count of three. I know for a fact you guys have this number one. Like, there's no way in hell you don't. So,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Star
Pitch
Wars.
Perfect 3.
Pitch Perfect 3.
Sorry, I meant Star Wars Last Jedi. My bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Actually, I think Andrew's genuine. He's actually looking more forward to Pitch Perfect 3 than Star Wars.
Yeah. Not,
He can't
did
wait.
you not pay attention to like
tell
any
Fat
other
Chuck.
moment in the? Yeah, you haven't been paying attention to that like any other part of the podcast where I literally trashed fucking Pitch Perfect 3.
All right, so Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Okay, I'll tell you why I'm excited for it. Just other than it's Star Wars.
Right.
One, I love The Force Awakens. One of my favorite movies of 2015, and I can't wait to see the continuation of that story.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I'm sad J.J. Abrams not coming back, but I'm really excited Rian Johnson's coming back because I think Looper is one of the most underappreciated science fiction films I've ever seen in my life.
It's fantastic.
I had that movie on Blu-ray. Like, I think it's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a really good movie. And I
Joseph
think,
Gordon-Levitt's great.
oh yeah, and Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
But I think this film, I'm just excited to see what he does with the Star Wars universe. And the thing is, we've only seen the teaser trailer, and that alone just makes me so excited. I don't want to see any other trailers because
we don't need any more trailers, honestly.
yeah, we don't need.
Wars. That's not said.
We're probably gonna get one, but
Yeah, we probably will.
Yeah,
I'm surprised because last year Rogue One's trailer, like second trailer, came out around this time, and August is almost over, and they still haven't released another one yet.
Yeah.
So if they actually are not going to release any more, I'm fine with that. But they will. So.
And Rian Johnson actually tweeted that he would actually prefer no one else to see any more trailers. Just go in the movie,
Yeah.
just seeing
Listen
it.
to the filmmaker.
Yeah, exactly. If the director is telling you that, the best advice would be probably to listen to him.
All right.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what I have to say. I mean, other than it's Star Wars, I'm really excited. I can't wait to see the continuation of the story. I can't wait to see, Rey's story, how Luke Skywalker will play in the story. I'm just so excited. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything else to add, or you guys won't have anything else to say about why you're excited for Star Wars: The Last Jedi?
Well, I can say, like, I'm a big fan of Star Wars, as, I'm sure a ton of people are. I guess you could say I'm more of a jaded kind of Star Wars fan, because I see a ton of people who, like, go online, like, do, like, 30-minute speculations and all, and, like, Collider has, like, Jedi Council always talking about Star Wars, and I'm like, do you have to, like, always, like, decipher everything, I am more like I prefer watching like the trailers and then that's it. I don't really like reading into rumors or any speculation. But The Last Jedi gets me like excited all the time when seeing just the teaser trailer. It's showing me nothing new, but everything they're showing like looks really great. And I'm really interested to see if Luke is going to be like if he's going to be like a curmudgeon like the entire time, or if he will like have a change of heart later on and start treating Rey with some respect, because that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting is like he's going to be like a kind of a douche in the beginning part. I'm interested to see what they do with Benicio del Toro. Like they said, he's not playing like a bad guy, just kind of like this like smuggler type character. But I'm still interested to see what he does because he's Benicio del Toro.
Right.
So, I just want to see it. Okay, just please listen to Rian Johnson. No more trailers. Just give us the movie.
Exactly.
Never good. Just maybe a poster, and then that's it. Give us the movie.
Right. Yeah. And do you have anything to add, John?
You basically summed up my parts. I was just going to add that I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with Kylo Ren in this chapter.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Kylo Ren is my man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's about all I got.
Yeah. So that's Andrew.
And I'm kind of just one more thing. Like I'm interested to see if Snoke's going to actually show up in the movie or if he's going to be another hologram. So
Yeah,
that's pretty much it. Because I love Andy Serkis as him too. So that's all I had left.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure like 98% of the population has this as the number one.
Probably.
Or other people had it as the number one of the year. Well, my number one was Dunkirk, but this was still a high up on my list. Okay, so Andrew, what is your most anticipated film of the year?
As the 2%, as the 2% of the population that doesn't have this as their number one for the rest of the year. My number one is The Disaster Artist.
I thought you were going to say
Whoa.
Yeah. See, The Room is probably my biggest guilty pleasure. I know it's a terrible movie, but I can't help but love it, to be honest, because of how bad it is.
that. Hey,
Right. It's one of the best worst movies ever made.
Yeah, and when I found out that James Franco, nonetheless, is making a movie about the making of The Room, I got pretty excited. And then the trailer came out. And this is easily my favorite trailer that I've seen this year.
Yeah.
What is the line?
Yeah, depicting the most iconic moment in the movie. And it's a perfect trailer. I don't think like there would be a perfect trailer. But this would be it. And just I'm just very, very excited to see how this plays out. This could get some Oscar recognition.
I hope so.
And I hope it does. I hope it does. From what I'm hearing,
James Franco might be nominated.
James Franco might be nominated. And I love James Franco. I really do enjoy Seth Rogen. Dave Franco I really enjoy as well. But just the acting in the trailer alone deserves an Oscar, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Just how perfectly he does that, pretending to be acting bad and acting kind of like a prima donna is great. Like, it's great when he comes out and he goes, "I did hit her."
I hit her.
And then when he finally says it, and you can just see the look on Dave Franco's face, like, "Ah, fuck, this sucked, but fuck it, yeah." Let's get this done and over with, guys. Like, honestly, I actually initially forgot about this movie when making my list, and then I thought about it, and I go, "Oh shit!" And then I put it as my number one because I'm like really excited for it. And as the 2% of the population that is not as excited for Star Wars as everybody else, and wants to see The Disaster Artist more, it's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, and this is another movie where I would just like to see the teaser trailer, and that's it. I don't need to know the trailer to get excited.
yeah,
Yeah.
same. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a wrap on our podcast. I want to thank everyone in the live chat who's been watching. The live chat's been very active today. I want to thank you guys for joining me. As far as the next podcast, from now on, my podcast will be on Sundays instead of Wednesdays. So Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern will be my podcast. So not this Sunday, but next Sunday will be my next podcast. So September 10th will be the Stephen King film adaptations podcast because it's coming out. I'll be talking about that.
Spoiler alert, it will not make my list.
Yeah, well. And joining me is, well, Andrew, C.A. Cougar, and Sammy.
Okay.
They'll be
My
joining
boy
me.
Sammy.
Show.
Yeah, so, it should be exciting. So, yeah, Sundays at 6 p.m. now, not Wednesdays anymore because I have school, all that wonderful stuff. So,
Right, yeah.
you guys have anything else to say before I end the broadcast?
Just thank you very much for having me for the third time, if I'm correct. Yeah. It was really fun. I had a great time. And, yep. I'm Jackson. That's it.
Yep, and subscribe to his channel, please. He makes very good YouTube reviews. So, yeah.
Thanks.
He does.
Yep.
Thanks.
All right. John, you have anything to say?
You'll float too.
Okay.
That's a good one.
All right. And Andrew?
When I decide to stop being a lazy fuck, I will make a review again.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so once again, my next podcast will be September 10th. 6 p.m. Eastern, about the top 5 Stephen King adaptations. So about like a week and a half, it'll be like a mini hiatus. So, okay. So once again, thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Until then, stay classy. See you guys later.
Au revoir.